Students, we are going to discuss about vitamin K. Vitamin K exists in three forms. One is K1, K2 and K3. The first two are natural and third one is synthetic. Among the first two, one is plant origin and another thing is synthesized from the intestinal bacteria. So how will you remember this thing? Two quinones which are of natural and dione which is of synthetic. And even in this thing, phylloquinone is plant origin P and P. Menaquinone is intestinal bacterial origin. If you see the absorption of vitamin K, since it is fat soluble vitamin, it requires bile salts for its absorption and it is transported in the blood in the form of chylomicrons and VLDL. Since liver is storing only minimal amounts, so any deficiency will occur quickly. Now, since intestinal bacteria is synthesizing menaquinone, it will be absorbed immediately from small intestine. If you see the functions of vitamin K, what is vitamin K doing? It is mainly activating the blood clotting factors 2, 7, 9, 10. Where are these synthesized students? They are synthesized in the liver in active precursor forms. And what is vitamin K doing? Here, vitamin K is helping in their activation. How is it activating? So, this activation occurs due to post-translational carboxylation of gamma carbon of glutamic residue. So, glutamate is getting converted into gamma carboxyl glutamate. This requires gamma glutamyl carboxylase as an enzyme and CO2, O2 and vitamin K. Now, this is the active form, it is reduced form. This is the same reaction, students, like glutamate getting converted to gamma carboxyl glutamate. This vitamin K hydroquinone form is getting converted into 2,3 epoxide form and it need to get replenished. So this vitamin K epoxide reductase is helping in conversion of vitamin K of 2,3 epoxide form into vitamin K of quinone form. This enzyme is inhibited by warfarin. Got it, students? Okay. Now, what exactly happens during clotting? After gamma carboxylation of glutamate happens, it will chelate calcium ions, which helps in the binding of clotting factors to platelet cell membrane through their negative charge, which is present in the phospholipids. Now, see this thing, students. These clotting factors, whatever are there, 2, 7, 9, 10, they are synthesized in pre-pro form of the protein, which has 4 to 6 glutamate residues. They will get carboxylated to form proteins, which helps in binding the cell membrane. If you see the other function of vitamin K, it helps in bone protein osteocalcin undergoing carboxylation. Now, this osteocalcin also requires vitamin C during the conversion of proline to hydroxyproline and lysine to hydroxylysine, and it also requires vitamin D. So, for effective bone formation, what are the vitamins we require? Vitamin K, vitamin C, and vitamin D. Now, if we see the deficiency of vitamin K, usually the deficiency is rare because body itself is producing vitamin K through intestinal bacteria. Now, if at all it causes any deficiency, the causes are premature infants and newborn babies. Their body system is not developed that much for the production of vitamin K, and chronic liver diseases, malabsorption from intestine, prolonged use of antibiotics where these antibiotics are killing the intestinal bacteria, and prolonged use of warfarin. Now, manifestations, deficiency manifestations include hemorrhagic disease of the newborn, where there is a hemorrhage in the mucous membrane, GIT, retina, and brain, and bleeding tendencies in adults, which often leads to, even for the small wounds, blood will be body will be bleeding profusely, and subcutaneous hemorrhage, increasing bruises even with the slightest injury. If you see the diagnosis, there is an increased prothrombin time, even in the absence of liver disease and even in the absence of any anticoagulation therapy. Now, daily requirement is 50 to 100 micrograms, and the source are green leafy vegetables and, as you know, intestinal bacteria. Usually, since it is fat soluble, any increase in the dose of vitamin K will cause hypervitaminosis of K. Now, it will lead to toxicity. During this toxicity, these are the signs which are present: hemolysis, jaundice, and kernicterus. During these things, particularly happen during the treatment of premature infants and newborn babies. This is all about your vitamin K, students. Thank you.